Welcome to Silver Heist. Thank you to our returning subscribers and guests. Well, the mystery deepens. I don't know if you remember, but about 60 days ago to the day, I had a box of $50. There were 10 enders marked with the symbol pi. And so I didn't know who this Mr. Pi was, but we opened them up, and not only were there 10 enders, but we ended up with an estimated 300 coins marked with pi. I pulled out 1 or 2 silvers from there too, but all of the pi coins got returned to the bank in one fell swoop. So now, 60 days later, I'm seeing them boomerang back to me. We're going to offer a reward to you, the audience, for information that leads to the voluntary identification of Mr. Pi. He can still remain anonymous, but I just want to know who this person is. So if you give me information that leads to the disclosure of Mr. Pi, then your reward will be this pi coin. I'll set this aside. And then for Mr. Pi, I want to hear his story. Once Mr. Pi is identified, I would like to arrange a meetup. I'm assuming he's in the New England area, and I will offer him this 40% candy in exchange for his story. So some may say, don't you think you should offer him like a 90% silver? And my response is, if Pi is a real coin roll hunter, 40% candy is enough motivation. So let's see what happens. So even before we get started, go down in the comments and write down how many pi coins you think we're going to have, because we are going to count these. We're going to keep the pi coins set aside. So here's 1. So the pi coins are going in there. And we'll see if there's other ones. And there may or may not be. So there's 1. Oh, and then here's my guess. I'm going to put my guess under here. So I put my guess under here. You put your guess in the comment section right now. And just for fun, we'll see who gets closest. If we find silver, we'll place it here. Other cool things for our collection here, and not issued for circulation here. In the meantime, we'll go into time-lapse mode, and we'll see you on the other side. Okay, so no silver heist today, but aren't we really here for the pi? Let's check out what we've got. All right, we have a lot of not issued for circulation. We have 503s, 304s, 305s, 1306s, 807s, and an 08, a 10, a 13, and a 16. All right, so for other, we have 2 nice sets P and D of bicentennial coins. So these are in great shape. We've got this gold-plated 1974. And I got faked out. I thought for sure that I had a silver coin here, but someone faked me out, and I just have a coin. But now we have our pi mystery, but now we have another mystery. Look what we have here. I have 10 coins that are punched with a 9 on it. So, or a 6. So someone punched 10 of them. So I thought marking them with a Sharpie was a little bit of work. Punching them with a I don't know what you call it, punching them with a punch is quite a bit of effort. So I don't know how many went out into circulation, but 10 of them landed with me. All right, so we're all here for the pie. So hopefully you dropped a comment before this started to give me a guess as to how many pies you think were going to show up. So 60 days ago, I found over 300 coins marked with pie. And so now today, let's see how many we got. Pie, pie, another pie, more pie. Who is Mr. Pie? Or Ms. Pie? Is it some guy who likes circles? Is it a sorority sister? No one knows. But like I said, I am offering a reward for the information that leads to the voluntary identification of the pie person. So if you have information, credible information that leads to the identification of the person doing this, you will get a pie coin. And if the pie person comes forward and meets me in person, I'm assuming they live in Massachusetts or Southern Rhode Island. If they meet me in person, I will offer them this 40% candy for their story. So we've got a little bit more pie to go. 11, 12. That's it. Dozen pieces of pie. So hopefully you guessed the right one. You guessed 12. I guessed 8. So one ender led to 11 others hidden inside the rolls. So 2 months ago, I dumped 300 coins at my bank. 2 months later, a dozen boomerang back to me. Hopefully I've seen the last of this pie coin business and we can get back to hunting silver.